It has been a case this spring that Colorado courts have gone back and forth on. It's a case involving frozen embryos and parents going through divorce. 9 News legal analyst Whitney Traylor joins us now to talk about this particular case and some of the larger issues really around IVF, which we've been talking about a lot lately, given Roe v. Wade. But this case it's been to trial court and appeals court, one turn overturned the other. I mean, what's the status of it and what's the deal?
Right. So the ultimate issue is this couple, they froze some embryos, they put them together. They said, here's what will happen in the event that we die or in the event the mother turned 55 and all these other things. But they said, in the event of a divorce, we'll figure it out. Well, so sure enough, they got a divorce. The mother said, well, for religious reasons, I want to maintain them and donate them to a couple. The husband said, I don't want my genetics running out there. I don't know who's there. So no, I want to destroy them. So it went to the Court of Appeals. The first time the Court of Appeals said, the trial judge ruled in favor of the mom. The court said, no, you got to consider these factors. The trial judge did that again. It was appealed again. And just last month, the Court of Appeals said, no, the father actually has the right. And so they're saying to the trial court, this is over. It's the dad has the rights and he wins the case.
Does anything change in light of the Supreme Court's decisions of late, specific to Roe v. Wade? Is that going to change any of this, or will it change this case in specific, much less the broader picture?
Well, and some people maybe say, why are we talking about this? But that's the very issue. What is personhood? So the decision recently, yes, to overturn Roe will certainly involve IVF and things of that nature, because the question is, well, when is there a person, right? And so if it's at conception, then that means even those embryos will be protected. And so if they discard embryos, doctors or practitioners or even the parents, will they be liable for essentially homicide?
And these IVF clinics, I mean, they've got to wonder themselves, like, what are we doing? I mean, we have some really prominent ones in Colorado here and we're a state that protects the right to an abortion.
Correct. And even within those protections, the state included things to define personhood and says that, you know, embryos and these things don't have personhood status. So these issues will not really be an issue in Colorado. But you have Oklahoma, Utah, Wyoming with these very strict bans. Then bordering those, you have here. Colorado, California, you know, Oregon, some of these more liberal states. So this is going to be a lot of litigation for the next several years.
Without getting too specific, will IVF find its way to the highest court in the land? Will it become a Supreme Court issue?
It may. I think it probably will have to. I think Brett Kavanaugh, in his concurring opinion, talked about personhood, but there's just been so many ambiguities and somewhat conflicting opinions, if you will. We don't know if what will happen. So right now, there's none of the states that seem to be going after these situations. But what I think you're going to see is some of the states going after people driving women to the doctors providing it. I think that's going to be, at least what I'm seeing in the scholarship, is that's going to be the strategies, to go after people supporting those seeking abortion.
Well, we've talked with you about these issues, and we will continue to do so, because they continue to suddenly be on a changing landscape. So, Whitney, we appreciate you visiting with us today. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.